Alright everybody, welcome back. This is My Journey 4K. We are back at the Fanatec GT3 challenge in the Audi R8. Let's get into it. The strength of the field today is a 12:01. We are starting in P9. Our rating at the start of this is 1181. Strength of the field is 12:01. Oop, the BMWs is off. Looks like we might be in 7th place already. Started in P9, up to 7th on lap 1 already. Cars battling behind, side by side, going into the kink. Looks like we made it out okay. Doing good so far. Laps are looking pretty clean. Coming out of lap 1 with a clean car, it looks like. About a second gap to the car in front. A little wide on that. Behind is a couple seconds behind maybe. Looking to chase that car down. 7th position overall currently. It is an audio update. BMW behind, gaining a little time on us, but looks like they went wide there. Gap opened up behind, closing the gap to the car in front, gaining some time on them now. Somebody missed the kink back there, and it's going to have a slowdown penalty. There's a new car behind. Less than a second gap to the car in front. This is a 20-minute race overall. In the B license, I believe this is my 3rd race in B license. I wasn't keeping track of that too well earlier in the streams, but paying attention to it a little closer now. I did race in the rookie class with higher licenses, just to see what the car and tracks were like. Got 3 Audis in a row here. Black Audi behind is catching quickly. Having trouble getting by the car in front. Gaps opened up a little bit. I went a little wide on that exit. Didn't get a great exit there. The Audi behind is fast enough, we might just have to let them by. hoping they cause issues for the car in front. I was finding it difficult to get by earlier. We had the gap at probably just a few fractions of a second and couldn't make the pass. There we go, going wide, letting the black Audi by. They have some pretty good pace. Into the kink, seeing the two Audis in front starting to get away. That would have put us back into 8th position, I believe. Can start to see a Porsche behind us. The Audis up front are starting to catch each other. We'll see if that opens up or allows us to close the gap. Gives us an opportunity, possibly, trying to get by that other Audi again. He hasn't made the move yet. Probably see it somewhere around turn 1 up here. Maybe. Looks like the other Audi might be slowing them down slightly. Oh, a BMW is off track coming back on, making it confusing as to where they're going to be. Slowing down both cars in front. The black Audi did not get a chance to get by. And now there's a BMW in the mix. You can see the Porsche behind a little bit there, slowly starting to catch. We have closed the gap quite a bit now. 3 cars nose to tail in front. A little bit behind the black Audi. Say probably half a second. And start to see more cars in front here. Looks like we are starting to catch some groups. Currently in 8th. Watching that black Audi possibly going to make a move. Porsche's closed up the gap a little bit here. Can start to see them in the back more often. Still he hasn't gotten by up there. Oh, almost made a move into the kink and then decided to cancel. Porsche's starting to catch now. I believe we're still in, no, we are in 7th place currently. Must have been that BMW was actually a car up front and we gained that position, because I thought we were in 8th after the black Audi passed us. So let's see if we can see the pit lane as we go by. Don't see it. Currently 7th place. Porsche's chasing us down. The black Audi did finally get by. A little over 2-second gap to the car in front. Now we're getting pressure from behind. So far, a fairly clean race. I wasn't as aggressive with defending early on. Safety rating was hard to get. You don't start with a lot. And I thought it mattered more than it does. It sort of does, it sort of doesn't. People do pay attention to it and know what kind of aggressiveness you might be offering, or carelessness. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Porsche is right on us now. We may defend. Really, part of it is worried about some of these lower rated drivers. Don't have a problem crashing. Looks like the Porsche's going to try and make a move to the inside up here. Looks like they'll get it to stick. We should be in 8th now. Unless something happened that I did not see. We'll check it again when we come across the line. Over halfway through the 20-minute race. I'm not seeing many cars behind, but I can see them in front. Those are all most likely for position. So any errors on their part could give us a great opportunity. Keep sneaking up on the order. I believe we're currently in P8. Not really letting the Porsche go too far. Still keeping the gap down under a second. Here comes the lap time. Let's see where we're sitting. 8th position. No issues in front yet for some of those cars. We'll wait and see. We're still racing pretty clean, consistent laps. I know myself as a driver, I wasn't super confident with the car and track early on. I did alright though. We will rank up using these cars. Looks like we might be starting to catch a Ferrari. It looks like a Ferrari. The gap to the Porsche is just a little bit more now. Still under a second, it looks like. Maybe just add a second. Oh, well, that is that Audi still, that black, white, red striped Audi. not a Ferrari. Oh, had an issue on that corner, almost lost control. Had to let off, get into the brakes, get the car back under control. Didn't lose too much time, but it did slow us some. We could start to see the BMW from earlier maybe in the background. That would have ceded a little bit of time to the Porsche in front. Gap's probably closer to 2 seconds now. Maybe a little over. You can still see the black Audi up there. They weren't really getting away that much. But it looked like it's quite difficult to get around in this track. There's only a few good places to make the pass. The others are difficult runs around many corners usually. I do like how Oulton Park flows. It's a pretty interesting, fun track to race. Getting near the end of the race, probably 2 or 3 laps remain. A little over 2 seconds of a gap to the car in front. Can still see the Audi up there a little bit. There's probably an equidistant gap there to the Audi in front of the Porsche. See the car getting a little loose in that kink there. Starting to get later in the race, using up the tires. The one lockup is really the only mistake we've had. Oh, yeah, we can see a Ferrari further in front of the other Audi. Getting closer to the end of the race. We should be in P8 still. Let's take a look. Yes, not much has happened there. Still about a 2-second gap to that Porsche. Fairly similarly paced. They are slightly faster, which is why they did eventually get around. Took many laps. We're in 8th. We're probably looking at... You could probably see 5th place overall here. Car behind disappeared. Not seeing them anymore. It was a BMW. They seem to be struggling a little bit with this race, possibly due to an early issue. Contact early in this race happens often. You start off the race in a fairly tight turn, and then you come into a bit of an S. Which is grass on both sides and quite slippery if you get out into it. If you saw my last race, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Just a little bit left in the race. This could be the last lap. Time should expire. First place isn't that far ahead. We're barely into it. So this could be the last lap of this race. Sitting in P8 currently. looking to catch a Porsche or an Audi or a Ferrari in front. We need them to make a mistake. And we need to keep it clean. I don't think the BMW is close behind at all. We've got a pretty good gap to the back, so making the mistake won't be that detrimental, but to the cars in front of me, not the case. Going out in the dirt on both ends here. Looks like the checkered flag is waving. That is the end of the race. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.